Now we have to discuss about the topic liquid dosage form. In our syllabus, we have to cover advantages and disadvantages of liquid dosage forms, then excipients which are used in the liquid dosage form, and solubility enhancement technique. So first of all, we have to discuss about definition, that is what is liquid dosage forms. Liquid dosage forms is nothing but it is a pharmaceutical preparation which can be prepared by dissolving the active ingredient, that is our drug, in any solvent, that is in any aqueous or non-aqueous solvent, that is the solution. Then if the drug is not soluble in solvent, it can be suspended. The drug can be suspended in a suitable medium, that is the suspension. Then or by incorporating the drug in any oil or water phase, that is the emulsion. These preparations are used for various routes of administration such as oral, parenteral, or into any body cavities. It is the definition of the liquid dosage form. While you are writing the definition, it should be written in a sentence like this. Okay. Then advantages of the liquid dosage form. We know liquid dosage forms are very easy to swallow when compared to solid dosage forms. So it is very useful in case of children and geriatric patients or persons who are not able to take or not able to swallow the solid dosage forms. Then and also in case of liquid dosage form, the drug is immediately available for absorption. If we are taken in the form of solid dosage form, the drug should be, or the solid dosage form should be disintegrated and dissolved before it is getting to absorption. But in case of liquid dosage form, the dissolution step can be avoided. So it is immediately available for the process absorption. Okay. So immediately available for absorption and faster absorption than the solid dosage forms. As it is immediately available for absorption, bioavailability of the drug is more than the solid dosage forms. Okay. Then there are many drugs like aspirin, potassium chloride, etc., which when administered in the solid dosage forms may cause gastric irritation. It can be minimized by administering such drugs in the form of solutions. And also if the drug is bitter or obnoxious drugs, it can be given by added with sweet or colored or flavored vehicles, so that we can mask the bitter taste of the drug. Then more flexibility in achieving the proper dose of medication in case of liquid dosage form, that is desired dose can be taken from the bottle of the drug, that is doses can be easily varied as per the requirement of the patient. Then this liquid dosage form can be designed for any route of administration, for oral route of administration, parenteral route of administration, and also we can administer to any body cavities like ears, nose, etc. Then disadvantages of the liquid dosage forms. We know liquid dosage forms are bulky when compared to solid dosage form, and also we know there is chance of breakage of the container, so that the storage or transportation of liquid dosage form is very difficult when compared to solid dosage form. Then second one is their shelf life and stability is much less than when compared to solid dosage form. Shelf life is nothing but it is the period of time from the date of manufacture that a drug product is expected to remain within its approved product specification while the drug is stored under specified condition. Okay. In case of liquid dosage form, the shelf life and stability is much less when compared to solid dosage forms. Then next one, we are not able to take the accurate dose in always. Okay. Then in case of liquid dosage form, measuring device is required. In case of solid dosage form, no need to take measuring device. Then next one, liquid dosage forms are more prone to microbial attack. That's all about the advantages and disadvantages of liquid dosage forms.